Aries, welcome back to TAROTPOSH. Welcome. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm going to be doing your reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for April 8th to April 15th, 2021. So I hope this video finds you well, and everything you need to know is in the description box below. I'm going to be using the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck for your reading this day, April 8th. I am a little tired, so bear with me. So Aries, I hope your holiday was well and everything is good. And if for some reason it's not good, I hope that it's turning around real soon in your favor and it's going to be fabulous. So, in the light of the light through the light, thank you for the gifts of insight. I pledge never to take them in vain. Call on the higher power to provide messages of the highest good for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for April 8th to April 15th, 2021. Please hit like and subscribe in below the description box if you feel this information is significant for you or you just like the content. And that helps me bring more videos to you like this. And I appreciate it so much because I love the work that I do. And at the end of April, I am going to be opening up for private readings. I will be posting that. I have been busy on the home front in my hometown, so hopefully I'll have some free time to open up and do some readings for you. All right, Aries, let's see. So far, I have one card that came up, and I have 6 of Swords. See what we get next. I do apologize if I yawned. Oh. Page of Cups. 5 of Wands. 3 of Cups. 2 of Cups. 10 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Ace of Wands. King of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have Wishes Fulfilled, 9 of Cups energy. I'm so sorry, Aries. Please forgive me. I'm a little tired. Hey, just give me a second. I'm going to look at the card. So, Aries, you have 9 of Cups as the overall message, challenge, energy of this reading. So with your 9 of Cups here, 9 of Cups is wishes fulfilled. This is like the innkeeper who is arms folded, robust, and very happy. He has his cups filled. But it's 9, it's not 10, it's not the completion of a cycle. We don't really know what's behind those curtains. Could be like a whole Broadway show. But right now, he's pretty content and he's happy, and I feel that you are too. But I do feel like behind the curtains, you don't know what could pop out. So for right now, it's good. But in order to obtain this wishes fulfilled, I'm so sorry, Aries, for April 8th to April 15th, 2021, you already have, or you're about to, move on to calmer waters. So you're taking you, your loved one, your significant other, maybe your whole family. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving on, and you are like putting up like these other swords like a fence here and almost guarding yourself from what's to come. But really what's to come is the Page of Cups here. This is moving on with more water energy in the background, so your cups being water energy. Even though the 6 of Swords, sword energy, thought, action, right? With swords, it's thoughts, actions, right? surrounded by a lot of water, and the real message in that card is moving from a little bit of turbulent waters to calmer waters. Now the waters are pretty calm in the back of this Page of Cups here, and he's got a fishy in his cup here. So that's exploration of new love. But I feel it's also, fish for me is abundance. So I feel like the fish is chit-chatting and telling him, listen, this is the next step you have to do if you want to succeed, right? Maybe you have somebody in your surroundings that is like that little fish that's whispering to you and telling you, hey, watch out for this. Hey, watch out for that. And that's how I see that in this reading for you, Aries, for April 8th to April 15th, 2021. And I feel also that, you know, the page has his hand on his hip here. So he may be losing a little bit of patience with his comrade here, the fish. But you don't lose patience, because I do have the Five of Wands next, and you do have some conflict surrounding this situation. Now, sometimes this card will come up and I'll feel like, oh, you're conflicted yourself, but I don't see that. I feel like someone is trying to tell you in the exploration of this, moving on to calmer waters and moving on to this wish fulfillment of, you know, new love, or exploration of renewing love, right? That you need to be aware of conflict. That not everybody may be so happy about this decision of yours to get in the Six of Swords boat and, you know, move it along, okay? But don't forget, overall message, challenge, energy is Nine of Cups wish fulfillment. So your wish fulfillment could be a challenge, and that's what I'm seeing so far in these cards. You do have Three of Cups here. And I feel that maybe the Page of Cups with his little fishy here is telling you, you know, watch out for this and that, is because maybe you moved on from someone else to someone new, or the person you're with could have an ex-wife or ex-husband. And I'm sorry, not Pisces. Ooh, maybe they are a Pisces somewhere though. But this is Aries reading for April 8th. So this could be a third-party situation. And the reason I feel that is because the card surrounding it. I don't always read Three of Cups that way. I read it as a support system, as rejoicing with friends, but because it comes under Six of Swords and it comes after Five of Wands, I feel that is a third-party situation. And I feel that you need to have a discussion with your significant other regarding your plans for the future to get your wishes fulfilled. You need to bring your cups together. You need to discuss this in a healing way here, collaboratively, a meeting of the minds. Because we have the Ten of Swords here after that. And this is literally being stabbed in the back pretty brutally and left on the beach to die. So it's not really a good image, but it doesn't mean all doom and gloom, because there's 10 is the end of a phase. So I feel like you've already passed this, or you're coming to the end of it. And there's sign of luck in this poor gentleman's or woman's hands. I can't see their face. But whoever did this is part of or an ally to this third-party situation. And there's deceit and deception. And it's like someone's coming into your happy life you're trying to create, the wishes fulfilled you're trying to create, and they're trying to like sneak out in the night and be like, you don't deserve this. Let me take your swords. But then again, they're leaving with two, which is exactly what you need. You need two swords for you and your significant other. Regardless of what's going on, out of the clouds is coming the Ace of Wands here, which is, aces are always new beginnings. Aces refer back to the Magician of the Major Arcana, and it's saying you have the passion and the motivation to move forward with this. And you, as the King of Wands, have the motivation and you're able to rule over your kingdom of this situation and sustain it. The King of Wands can take the heat. He's got his little gecko or his little lizard there. He is self-made, risen up from the ranks. Maybe he used like that wand to tend the fields, and now he's a king. So out of all of the suits, the King of Wands to me is a self-made man. And he takes his position seriously. Now I'm reading the energy as a king. You could apply male, female, whatever it is, however it applies. So I'm going to read the cards in a different way, and then I'm going to maybe clarify one or two cards, and then I'll close out the reading, okay? So, although the energy or message of the reading is 9 of Cups, we do have 6 of Swords, and beneath it, the 3 of Cups, and beneath that, the 7 of Swords, okay? So moving on from a third-party situation, but you need to be aware of the deception, because if someone feels that you deceive them, they're going to be deceiving you. It's sort of like that, right? That's how I feel. With the Page of Cups here, we do have underneath a collaboration with the 2 of Cups, and then we have the spark of starting a new future with the Ace of Wands, which is beautiful, right? Whatever, we're all human, things happen, and unfortunately, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to read the cards, okay? So that's what I'm saying. 5 of Wands is conflict. Like I said, I don't feel it's conflict within you. I feel like it's conflict outside of you. And I feel like you have conflict going on. And you're sort of trying to rise above that conflict because you were stabbed in the back by the situation maybe you're coming out of. Maybe you had some deception, you were betrayed, and that is how you ended up with that 10 of Swords on the beach with, you know, not a good situation. But you're the King of Wands, and you are taking that energy, the 5 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, and you're rising up out of that fire of hell, pretty much. And you're rising above it to sustain the spark you have to start anew with this Ace of Wands. So I want to clarify with the Smith-Waite Tarot deck, the Centennial Edition, the mini. I want to clarify this 10 of Swords here and possibly the 7 of Swords also, okay? So this is for Aries again for April 8th to April 15th, 2021. Please like and subscribe if you find the information is significant for you. Okay, so with the 10 of Swords, I have pop out the Knight of Wands. So it's expansion and protection over what you have a passion for. You're venturing out and you're seeking what motivates you. Wands are fired and motivated cards. All of the court cards are fired and motivated up. You're fired and motivated as a clarifier for this 10 of Swords, the Knight of Wands. But you're also running away from the apathy that this situation has made you feel with this 4 of Cups because, you know, being conflicted, having 10 swords in your back, that could make you feel like, I don't really want to choose a cup because I'm pretty stuck right now, right? That's what I think. But you're coming out of that energy, stepping into that King of Wands, and you're doing that by going from Knight of Wands, 4 of Cups, giving yourself that second to pause and just be still and contemplate. And then you're going back to Two of Wands with the planning. You have the world in your hands and you're looking at things from a different perspective. And you're looking out onto the world. Not a king yet, but that's the next move. Planning with the Two of Wands and then sustaining what you've planned, right? So I want to clarify the Seven of Swords here for Aries for April 8th to April 15th, 2021. Oh, so, whoa. This Seven of Swords is definitely third party because, oh my goodness. The two clarifiers I pulled out was Ten of Cups and Seven of Swords again to clarify the Seven of Swords. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see that? Your happy Ten of Cups energy is being wow. Okay. When cards clarify the same cards, that is really significant. All right, so let me move on and pick that one last clarifier because I always clarify with three. And you are wrapped up in it. Eight of Swords. So this deception is to prevent you from having that Ten of Cups, happy home celebration. And in turn, it's making you, that outside deception is making you deceive yourself in what you want and having you tied up in your head about it. And putting it really a gate around you with those other swords. And the Lovers, I wanted to pull one more. And it's definitely regarding this intimate, moving forward relationship that you chose to have as your wishes fulfilled. Wow. So this is like a little bit of a difficult situation. You know, I feel, Aries, that this might not just be from April 8th to April 15th. I feel this reading might like go to like May 15th. And now I just have another card coming out, too, and it is Strength and Page of Swords. Strength over, in this situation, with this Seven of Swords energy, I definitely have to say, strength over gossiping and naive, like, chiacchiere, like, that's an Italian word for, like, small talk, like, chit-chat. People don't even know what they're saying because they don't know what you went through. So people are really quick to assume and run their mouth and gossip, unfortunately. Aries, for April 8th to April 15th, but now I think this might go through to March 15th for you. I'm going to read this Three of Pentacles as like, you need to be aware how you show yourself to the world because people are looking at you and they're watching how you work. They're watching how you work this situation. And you need to have a little bit of Queen of Swords energy in there in order to navigate this situation. Nurturing. Seven of Wands again. We have Seven of Wands for you. You need to stand your ground and speak your voice. And the Queen of Swords really does do that because the Queen of Swords teaches us to be logical and mentally agile. Have excellent communication skills. Watch how you discuss this. Stand your ground. Seven of Wands also tells you to have a voice. Even when you're not ready. This guy has two different shoes on. Okay? He was woken up in the middle of the night So, you know, imagine someone knocks at your door, you have to run outside and you have to be like, explain yourself. Well, the Queen of Swords would be ready, you know? She's always ready. And she would tell people and she would address herself like a queen. And you need to really conduct yourself in that royal manner. Male, female, it doesn't matter. Take that Queen of Swords energy, and if someone catches you off guard, like this guy, two different shoes in the middle of the night, Seven of Wands, catches you off guard, you're already prepared. And I don't mean like prepare a speech. Just saying, take that regal part of yourself, understand the decision you made, and stand by it. Okay? So we all make decisions in life, and we have to stick by them if we truly believe in them. That's the only way to change our lives, right? If we just live our life according to what other people believe and other people want, people don't like change. That's why we have also the Five of Wands here. People want you to stay exactly how you are, in the same relationship you are, in the same house you live in the same job you've always had, because that way they don't have to be afraid. They don't have to be afraid of change. Nobody likes change. Nobody. We want everyone to stay exactly the same around us because it's safer that way, right? But we all need to do what's healthy and good for ourselves, and life is a journey, ever-changing journey, and we need the support of people around us. And I want to see this card, the Three of Cups, turn into that support system. But right now, it is a third-party situation. You need to find your tribe, your support system, Aries, and cling on to that. Find the people that you trust. Get away from that Page of Swords energy. There are some fears. There are things that are hidden. But with this is the moon, equivalent to the moon card in the major arcana from the tarot deck. This is 18, shadow. We all have a shadow side. And no one is perfect. And you will find balance when you can admit that you're not perfect, Aries. This is justice. And you have all the tools here that you need. Justice isn't always against us. Justice is for us, okay? We have the universe here. Originally, when I pulled it out, it was upside down. I don't usually read these cards, these oracle cards from the John Howland Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. These are oracle cards. This is equivalent to the world. So because it was upside down, I have to say there's a bit of a blockage, and I feel that you do need to look at this shadow side, gain some balance and justice for yourself, realize nobody's perfect, stand up for yourself, stand your ground in the Queen of Swords way, you know, regal. And the World card, equivalent to the universe here, is like a portal stepping into the next phase and learning lessons, right? But because it was upside down, to turn it around, oh my goodness, I just pulled this card out. You need temperance, patience. The yin and the yang, the north and the south, the good and the bad. You need to temper all those facets within yourself in order to come to this Nine of Cups energy and embrace it. Because, yeah, behind the curtain, we don't know what's there. But going through and finding our own justice by admitting our own shadow side and that we're not perfect and that life is ever changing and we're ever changing, that is going to bring you to release this blockage and let you learn the lesson so the universe has your back. You got it? And you need to have patience and temperance for that. Because a seed doesn't grow in one day. The seed in her hands here takes time to grow. And we need to take time also to learn and to grow. Rome wasn't built in a day. Two of Wands. You had this come up as your clarifier for the Ten of Swords. So it's the second time. The waiting game. Look out. You got the world in the palm of your hands. With this card, you're building roots. You're circling, meditating, thinking about what you want next, and bringing that to fruition. So don't be afraid. Wheel of Fortune. Destiny. All phases of you in the same card. Be enlightened. Seek your destiny. Play the waiting game. Use that time to become who you are. And don't be afraid to do that, because it's a beautiful process. So namaste. I pray you find your way. Aries, this is your reading. And I went way over for you. But it was worth it. And I hope that it is significant and you enjoyed it. So namaste. I pray you find your way. Please hit like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time at TAROTPOSH. Bye.